Hey guys, it's Makiah here. Today's video I wanted to go over a recent win streak I had in Arena. Game 1 I'm playing with a team that's full melee with a Greatsword Spear player, a Great Axe Hammer player, and myself playing Greatsword Hatchet. If you enjoy this type of content, please remember to give a like and subscribe at the end of the video. Enjoy!
Round 1.
Right off the
Fight!
bat, I'm playing aggressive with a relentless rush directly on the enemy ring. Next I hit Rupture to pull everyone on top. If not for a healer on the enemy team, this would have been a really quick round win. Instead, this becomes a slugfest with both teams fighting around the enemy heal circles. Without a healer of our own, we decide to out DPS the heals, and I eventually get a kill with my onslaught empowered heavy attacks. I pull back to try and not die from range and land a nice distancing throw to stagger the enemy chasing me and secure the second. With only one enemy alive, we can pretty much call this round a win. Now is also a good time to mention that I was using the heavy Greatsword skill tree instead of the light Greatsword skill tree this round. Thankfully it worked out, but I'll definitely want to respec. I don't actually end up having enough time to respec, so let's see how this goes.
Round 2. Fight!
Just like last round, I want to get to their backline and relentless rush on their ranged into an immediate stagger with Skyward Slash. Now 2 enemies are clumped on top of each other, so we start swinging. 1 down and 2 to go. The fight gets a little bit messier from here. I try and chase this mage around a little bit, but not much ends up happening despite a nice stagger. Thankfully though, they start clumping again and our team notices, giving us another easy kill. Now I don't know if it was my Skyward Slash that got this or a bleed, but either way, feels pretty good. Here we just chase down their last range, and I try not to die at the end of the round. This round, the enemy changes tactics and sends their bowman to fight us in melee range. He catches me off guard, so I immediately try and get out of the situation. Their mage starts chasing me, and thanks to some CC from a teammate, we end up picking an easy kill off of them. Their bowman's still dueling our melee, so we decide to help and focus a single target. Just a run, but I hit him with a steadfast to stagger, and then from here we basically just clean him up, and in the end my bleed finishes the job. That wraps up game 1. I ended up doing the most damage in the game, and I was also the only death. But yeah, good game. Game 2, our team consists of a Great Axe Hammer player, a Greatsword Hatchet, and a healer using a Life Staff and Void Gauntlet. I'm always happy to have a healer on my team, so I'm really hoping this game is even easier than the last one. For the most part, neither team wants to overextend at the start, but my Great Axe player gets an opportunity to catch somebody out going towards the middle. I'm able to follow up with a Skyward Slash, hitting both times, and my teammate is able to finish the kill. Now I just want to get out of harm's way so I can find where both my teammates are and re-engage. Looks like one of my teammates is already winning, so I'm going to help him finish this kill with a quick Skyward Slash behind to prevent any type of counterattack. We can clean up 3v1, and round 1 is in the bag. Round 2, I'm back to my old ways with a quick Skyward Slash towards the ranged. I've got a pretty good starting position on this guy, but out of nowhere, with distancing throw, I'm barely able to get away, and both my teammates end up killing the people attacking me, so it ended up being a good distraction despite the fact that I almost did the entire round. Unfortunately, I don't learn my lesson and decide to go for their ranged again with another relentless rush. I get caught by their hammer right away.
Stop it. Get some help.
This unfortunately costs us the round, as my teammates end up dying from this, and the enemy gets their first win.
Important to me, to win, you gotta lose. To be successful, you gotta have something that's not successful. To be happy, you gotta have disappointment. So I think all of those things have evolved and happened to make me who I am.
My team's decided on a new strategy that involves us not dying trying to dive their ranged. And I don't get caught out as badly this time. Our main strategy is actually to go for their melees, however. I try and focus their hammer player, but it doesn't quite work out and he gets away. I try and reposition using Relentless Rush. Steadfast catches their melee off guard and allows me to switch to Hatchet for some free hits. I continue to try and combo him with my Hatchet, but not everything goes as planned. We end up trading with that melee, but we're still 2 versus 1, so this round ends up being a loss. The teams are now 2-2, so this round is going to decide everything. I decided to play this round a little bit safer and let my other melee initiate the fight. We try to get a play started here, but no one ends up being locked down enough for us to actually do damage to them. But once they overcommit, we barely won 3-2. Next game is with the same teammates, and we're hoping to do a little bit better this time. Right off the bat, we notice we're playing against 3 melees, and so we have to play a little bit more defensively. I try and bait out some abilities and get some focus on me, so that way my team can make plays on the other side of the map. They decide to chase me, which is great for my team because their third player is already down. My teammate and I then both turn and land a combo on their second player, securing yet another kill. Now the enemy has no chance 3v1, and we wipe up this round pretty quickly. Good first round. This one's not quite so clean, and I want to just take a second to count how many times everyone misses here. Five misses in a row. But in all the chaos, we're able to catch Vimu out here. There's a bit too much chaos for either team to play cohesively here, and our team just happened to get ahead.
Chaos. A gaping pit waiting to swallow us all.
Chaos isn't a pit. Chaos is a ladder.
You know, like how you drop tea bags in a cup? It's just your balls instead.
At this point, my team is in a bit of a rhythm, so we're going to play a little bit more aggressively this round. I end up just walking in front of one of their melees to bait out some abilities, and it worked. Skyward Slash then applies Rend, making them take more damage. Then the first guy ends up going down without much of a fight. From here, the last 2 teammates try and salvage the situation, but they don't get very far, and we get another easy 3-0. So let's see how we did. In game 1, we had the most kills at 5, and we did 50,000 damage more than anybody else in the game. Game 2, we had to rely on our teammates a little bit more and bait out mistakes from our opponents. Game 3, we barely did the most damage, but we only got 3 kills. If you made it this far into the video, thank you. I'm working hard to edit these as I learn Adobe Premiere, and I really appreciate anyone who takes the time to watch my videos or gives any feedback at all. I upload a video every day, and each day I try to add something new that I've learned. For example, today's video, I added some test effects I haven't done before, some tracking of like clips around the screen that I haven't used before, and I'm actually making my own soundtrack for this video instead of just using copyright-free music. I'm also going to start adding questions of the day at the end of every video. So today's question is going to be, what's one thing in New World that made you quit the game or take a break? For example, for me, it was the weapon swapping bugs. I actually had to uninstall the game because I got so tilted from it. If anything made you quit in the game, please post in the comment section for a special reward. As always, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.